Houston Texans.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cooper, the man in motion, left.
Mustang 19.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Pace, let's go! 60 Bobcat!
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The Texans at 7-5 now in the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Trap 50, go!
Stroud will look to throw once more.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and it's now 3-0 Texans. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground here with Evans. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Evans gets it again on second down.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Playing as a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
They'll run on first down with Evans.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Evans gets it again on second down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
On third down, here's Evans. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Past the 20. Touchdown, Rams.
Zach Evans.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Rams are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
This is caught inside the 15. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Texans 3.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready!
This thrown quickly out to Cooper. Touchdown, Texans!
Amari Cooper. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Texans have regained the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Again, a run with Evans.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line.
1st down, Rams.
Evans running behind center.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Now a handoff coming left. Evans.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well executed there on 2nd down. So do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility. But now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
Come on.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Lions. Check. Hurt. Go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans.
They find some open field here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
At the 7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it.
So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Evans is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Rams 14, Texans 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the...
And Guy's man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, right?
1st and 10. It's Stroud.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Stroud looking to throw.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Okay, ready?
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Gravity Lions.
Stroud. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
John Johnson with the INT. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Jordan Brooks with it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Well, the Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Second and 6.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here's 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, it's Evans.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13.
Well, nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back. And the Texans will take over.
Ready, set.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
Being chased out left.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
79 Broncos. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud.
Dancing to his left. And that is caught. It's Davis. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Okay.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
18 Rattler. 18. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And this pass broken up. contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And they're going to speed things up here.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a catch right side by Evans. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36.
And the Rams, first down.
They'll drop to throw. Going up top. And this one is incomplete.
Now, the criticism is that he overthrew his man, but you got to give him credit. He also didn't risk an interception with that type of a throw. Because of that, they saw him a chance to put some points on the board.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Thornton, the motion man right. On 2nd down, a run with Evans. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. In motion left, that's Thornton. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Toward the sideline. Intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack. It's 2nd and 20. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
11 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down and 9.
Got it. Ready?
The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
18, Pioneer.
And Stroud now to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And the catch made by Johnson. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Hands it off out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Throwing now is Stroud. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Stroud to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready, ready.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Warriors 70. Rig alert.
In motion left, that's Cooper.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Big hurt. 65 cat. 65 cat. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
On first down, here's Stroud. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Come on. Come on.
2nd and 10.
Seven Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Gabriel Davis, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll begin on the ground with Evans.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
And they'll go right back to Evans.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll try the left side with Evans.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
On the give, this is Evans.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Will Anderson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. A give running right is Evans.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll look to throw. It's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll just get rid of it. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here comes 2nd down.
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Texans will have the first opportunity here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, they're all game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Now Stroud.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
Stroud looking to throw.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
The Texans send the punter out. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting. We did the important part. We kept them off the board, kept us in the ball game. Find a way to maneuver it downfield, at least get into field goal range, and get us a win.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece, they didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield, and if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, with his size, you've really got to wrap up because arm tackles, they're not going to cut it. And that time, he used his full-grown man strength to fight off his defender and pick up the 1st down.
Evans running straight ahead. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll stay on the ground. Evans again.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Evans. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
Well, a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
And that nearly picked off. Oh, that would have been a big INT here in overtime. Instead, we'll get another shot on 3rd down.
And here in overtime, that had the potential to be the definition of a game-changing interception. But he couldn't find a way to pull it in. And that's a disappointment there.
And it's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
On the handoff, Evans.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. This being their second opportunity in overtime, third overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time.
And they'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs roll around, so that means this one